Have you ever been, deep in a project, a career, or just life, and felt completely lost, wondering if all your hard work is ever actually going to pay off? Yeah, we've all been there. So what we're going to do here is take this really powerful philosophy on perseverance and break it down into a clear, actionable framework to help you navigate that exact feeling. And this quote, wow, this is really the foundation for everything we're about to talk about. It's such a profound reminder that the path doesn't always make sense while you're walking it. But that clarity, it almost always comes when you look back. The key then is to just keep moving forward. Okay, so if you can't see the whole picture yet, where do you even begin? Well, the very first step, the first principle, is learning to trust the path you're on, even when it feels like you're walking through a thick fog. What's so powerful about this idea is that you don't have to sign up for some specific belief system. It doesn't matter what you trust in. It could be your gut, could be destiny, karma, whatever it is for you. The point is just to have that fundamental faith that somehow, someday, the dots are going to connect. And that's where the magic happens, right? That trust, it's what fuels your confidence. It's a thing that gives you the courage to step off that safe, well-worn path that everyone else is on and actually follow your own heart. And that, right there, is what can make all the difference. So once you've found the courage to carve your own path, the next big question is, what are you walking towards? This brings us to the next stage, the quest for what we can call great work, and the absolute refusal to just settle for good enough. But watch out, because there's this major trap waiting for you. It's called dogma. And really all it is letting your life be run by what other people think. It's living with the results of their thinking, not your own. It's a subtle but super powerful force that can keep you stuck living someone else's life. And this gets right to the heart of it. Your work is going to be a massive part of your life, right? So true satisfaction isn't just about having a job. It's about doing work that you genuinely believe is great work. So how do you actually do great work? You have to love what you do. It's that simple and that hard. This is the non-negotiable core of the whole thing. If you haven't found that yet, the advice is relentless. Keep looking. Whatever you do, don't you dare settle. Yeah. This all sounds great, but let's be real. This quest is not a walk in the park. The path is full of obstacles. And you know what? A lot of the time, the biggest ones are the ones inside your own head. So now, we have to name the enemies standing in our way. Let's talk about the number one enemy, fear. And I don't just mean being a little scared. This is a destructive force. It's a killer. It kills dreams. It kills hope. It can literally impact your health and make you feel old before your time. And worst of all, it paralyzes you, stopping you from ever reaching your full potential. You know, this slide breaks it down perfectly. Think of it like tuning an old radio. On one side, you have all that external noise. That's dogma, the opinions of others. It's just static. But on the other side, you have that quiet, internal signal. That's your inner voice. The entire game is learning to tune out the noise so you can hear your own signal clearly. But hey, it's not all doom and gloom. Here's the good news. Despite all the fear and all the noise, we have to remember how incredibly resilient we are. The human spirit is tough. It is so, so hard to extinguish. That power inside you, that's your greatest weapon. So how do you actually use that power and fight back? The secret isn't about waiting for motivation to strike. Nope. It's all about discipline. It's about building a life based on your principles, not your fleeting feelings. And this is the core battle we all face every single day. It's your feelings versus your principles. Our feelings, they're all over the place, right? They're unreliable. At the end of the day, there's nothing solid there. But principles? Man, principles are like bedrock. At the end of every principle, there's a promise. That's the foundation you can build on. And if you're wondering what the big deal is, think about this for a second. That one single day you decide to give into your feelings, to not show up, that one day could push your dream back by months, maybe even a whole year. The stakes are really that high. Okay, so let's get practical. Here's the 4-step game plan to take back the controls. First, you have to discipline your emotions so they're not in the driver's seat. Second, you accept total responsibility for your life. No excuses, no blaming. Third, you make a conscious decision. I am going to push myself. And finally, you fuel it all by living with passion and drive. And this, right here, this is the attitude. This is the mantra. It's what you say to yourself when things get tough. You look your challenges right in the eye and you say, you will not beat me. You will not destroy me. I am coming back.
All right, let's bring this all home. After all that talk about trust and purpose and discipline, it's time to realize who's really in charge here. It's you. You are the author of your own story. And this is such a powerful, hopeful idea. It doesn't matter what's happened before. Every setback, every mistake, every failure, the final chapter of your story, it hasn't been written yet. That page is completely blank, and you're the one holding the pen. So, this is it. This is the question that cuts through all the noise. Yesterday is over. It's done. Dwelling on it is useless. The only thing that truly matters right here, right now, is your answer to this one question. What are you going to do about it? The answer always starts small. It starts with a simple, quiet belief, a little flicker of recognition of your own power. It just begins with the thought, I can. And as you start to believe it, as you say it to yourself, that flicker gets brighter. It grows from a thought into a feeling, a deep conviction. I can. Until it becomes this undeniable, roaring fire inside of you. A powerful declaration to yourself and to the world. I can. So, as we wrap this up, if you take one thing away, let it be this. No matter how tough the road gets, no matter how many times you fall down, just keep going. Don't give up. Don't give in. Because there's always, always an answer. There's always a way forward.